Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna show you how you can install and configure Firewalld in Ubuntu operating system. Let's log into the system where we will perform the tutorial for today's video. First, we will disable the default firewall of Ubuntu UFW. Then we will update and upgrade the OS software. It is a good practice to update and upgrade the system before installing any new software. Now we will install the required software Firewalld by this command. By the command firewall-cmd list all, we are checking if there is any open service or ports in our default zone. We will remove the SSH service from the public zone so that no one can access SSH service of our system. After removing the service, we are reloading the firewall. We will change our SSH default port now, as the default port is very risky to use. By permit root login, prohibit password means no one can use password for logging as root to this system. After we have done changing the SSH configuration, we have to restart the SSH service. And now we will allow this SSH port if we want to allow access for this port. If you are using a Firewalld in any web server, you should allow HTTP and HTTPS service to the public zone. Also, you can do the same thing with the port 80 and 443. Port 80 for HTTP and 443 for HTTPS. We can also add new zone to the firewall for any customized access. Also, we can add multiple sources and services and ports for that new zone. Let's check all the zones allowed services. In public zone, we have allowed port 80 and port 443 with service HTTP and HTTPS. Let's check all the allowed services to our new zone test. In zone test, we have allowed IP 1.1.1 with service FTP and port 8080. And in trusted zone, we have our local LAN allowed. Also port 4065 is allowed. This is for test purpose. In trusted zone, you do not have to allow any ports. All the ports are allowed in the trusted zone. Let's check all the available zones in Firewall. These are all the default zones which we can work with. Also, it is possible you can add as many zones as you want and customize them according to your need. Normally in log, firewall do not keep any failed request. If we want to check the failed request, we have to edit the configuration log denied. That's it. This is how you can configure Firewalld in an Ubuntu system. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel.